Hi, thanks for stopping by the page today. So today I'm working on a 2005 Ram 2500 with Cummins. The problem that we're having, so this truck belongs to my neighbor. It's not my truck, that's mine. But this one belongs to my neighbor. It's pretty much a twin to mine. So what happened was he's been driving it and the battery on the passenger side exploded. So he replaced it and he drove it for a couple days and then that battery exploded. And then he replaced it again, drove it for another week, and then that third battery exploded. So then he came to talk to me. And I don't want to say it's a common thing, but these trucks are getting older, and as they get older, things get corroded and problems happen. And I'll explain how the system works so that you can understand what happened here. So when I first checked it, the testing on the passenger side battery with it running, it was at 18.5 volts. The alternator is right down here. And the alternator charges this battery. It charges this battery also, but through cables. So if there's any kind of over voltage, that battery is going to see it. And that's the battery that blew up 3 times on him. So the way the system works is that this battery, all the electronics in the truck run off this battery. So if you have any kind of corrosion on the battery terminals here, the truck is going to think it's not charging. An easy way to tell this is when I got in the truck for the first time, we had 18 volts there. On the dashboard, we had less than 12 volts. So the computer is the voltage regulator. The alternator in this truck, it's externally regulated. And the computer in the truck regulates the voltage. The truck saw less than 12 volts, so it kept trying to up the voltage of the alternator to charge this battery. It turned out that all of these terminals were just like big piles of corrosion. So doing a complete battery service on this battery would have fixed the problem. I ended up replacing the alternator because it had been screaming its guts out for the last 3 weeks, and it was done. So I put a new alternator in it, and I did a service on this battery. We got another battery for that, and I made sure that all the terminals were clean. On these trucks, it's super important to make sure that your battery terminals are super clean. If they are corroded at all, and you start having your gauge start saying low voltage, an easy way is if you open the hood, you can kind of smell the battery off-gassing. So if you have low voltage and you're smelling that acid smell, shut it off right away and clean these terminals, especially on this battery, but particularly on both. All right. So yeah, we put an alternator in it, we cleaned the battery terminals, and everything's happy now. So now our battery voltage is perfect. It's right in the middle. Before it was over on this line right here. And looking at our meter, now we have 14.4 volts. That's perfect. Before that was 18.6, 18.5, 18.7. It would fluctuate right up there, almost to 19 volts. I hope this helped you with your Dodge Ram. If it did, please like the video and please comment and share. It'll help us out with the algorithm, grow our channel, reach more people. I appreciate you stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next one.